Welcome again to Let's Fly VFR, and today we're going to have a look at the work I've done so far on Williamtown Airport and Williamtown Air Base. So come along for a bit of a look and see if it's something you want to do. Catch you in a moment.
Hi YouTube, welcome to Let's Fly VFR. Hi, my name's Gunny.
And welcome back into Overlay Editor, guys. This is the airport at Williamtown. We have the civilian side here and the Air Force base on that side. The red lines that you see here are exclusions that I've put in. But the first step I want to do is I want to add some more exclusions because I'm having a bit of problem with items appearing that I don't want. Predominantly roads and things, so I'm hoping... So we've got beaches, draped polygons. I'm going to create one of those, and I'm just going to put that here. I'm hoping if I put one of everything here, it should stop some of the things that I have been having problems with appearing. Now we need that to go a little bit further down because I want to encompass this area here. So you just click on the point, drag it out. Click on that one, we'll drag that out as well. Because there's a few down here. We have a few varsity lights here, your landing lights. Down there where those two little red spots are. So, and you can see them at the moment. So I'm trying to stop those from appearing, and I'm trying to stop the roads and things that are appearing here. Now I'm just going to put exclude lines. I'll put lines as well. I think I'm going to do that. Let's move it across, and we'll just bring that back so they're all about the same there. Hopefully that will help to stop the roads and things appearing that I don't want. Lines, objects. We'll put that. I'm sure I've got objects already, but I'm going to put it here again. Just hoping to... now this won't stop anything that we produce or anything we put in place, but it should stop roads, railways. Aha! That's the one we need. It does help if you look what the menu holds, doesn't it? So we'll put that there. Put that there. And that should resolve the problems I've been having. So we will save that. We'll scroll in using the mouse wheel, and I'll use the arrow key to move up. So you use arrow keys to move left, right, up and down if you haven't had a look at one of these before. That is just this grass leaf. Sadly you can't just click another one and change it. At least I don't think you can. And grass strips. No. So that, we're going to get rid of that because it looks terrible. I wish it looked as nice as this does, but it's not there yet. So let's look at what I've done so far. Now this is about 5 hours of work I've done on this, and you can see from when we had a look in the aircraft, or if we have a look in the aircraft, all the things that are in here. That one there. So these are made up of multiple objects. These are made up of multiple objects as well. The runway is original. Taxiways here are all ones that I've created right through here. So you can see all of those. Buildings, that's a bit of cement. We've got buildings over here. So you can see we have a building here we need. So let's centralize it a little bit and see if we can find it. We'll just find a few objects. There's a lot to do here. You can see all the trees here. I want to put individual trees there. I'm a little worried about it killing FPS, your frames. So it's good to go in and check and see if it's if anything's, if it's really detrimental to your frame rates. This is Fighter World. So if you've never been to Queensland, been to New South Wales and around the area, This is a fantastic place to drop into. You can see a number of different aircraft. We have, what do we got here? It's not real clear. It could be a Sabre, it could be a MiG. We have, that looks like it's probably a Macchi jet trainer. If it is, it looks like the old one. Fortunate enough to having had a ride in one of those a couple of times. And this looks like a MiG-21. Or it could be a Mirage 3. Not real sure. There's a few MiGs and stuff running around, so it could be one of those. It's very hard to tell from where we are, but we need to find a hangar. So we come up here and we just type in hang, and then we get all the different libraries will bring up anything that has hang in it. If I hangar, we get hangar, hang gliders, and all sorts. Let's have a quick through. And this is why it takes a while. You have to click through and find examples, and we're not going to find anything that looks like that. Now that looks really new. I haven't been to the Newcastle area in quite a lot of years, so when I was there last, I think this was just a standard old hangar. I've obviously rebuilt it. So we need to find something that's just a relative size, with the doors closed. We'll be fine. And see if we can get anything here. It's being a little bit of a problem. Got some interesting items there. So we can try hangars. This is green ones, green. They're all green here. A bit of carport, which is worth remembering. I'm sure it'd be worthwhile having a separate folder and putting all the ones that you use regularly and just have them in the one spot. Sure, that would be okay. Let's have a look and see how that looks. That's a lot bigger than I need. Don't really want that one. What's that look like? That looks like being too big. You just have to go with the flow. When you're doing this, guys, it's a matter of... So these are small hangars. It's some more modern. That's a little bit closer. Wait, it's a lot too big. What's that one look like? You know, we just need a structure there more than anything else. If you would like to go and build the 3D objects, then you could absolutely do that. You can go and do that in Blender. There's lots of really great tutorials on Blender, or in SketchUp, which is and they're both free programs, so you know, fill your boots if you want to get really accurate. I'm happy just to have something on the ground 3D when I arrive, so you know, I'm comfortable with that, and I don't profess or ever claim to be producing really high quality 3D airports. I make them for me, and if you guys like them, you're welcome to use them when I put them out in packs. So that's what they're now. That one we moved. Let's just double check that. We just moved that a little bit too far. I think that's over there. So you can see that's a couple of objects together to create that longer hangar. So that's how you get around it. Just be creative, and if you highlight them like that, then you can rotate them together. So we've got a few cars. We've got a couple of little ones here. See if we can find another small hangar, or we might go shed. Shed is also possible. In fact, maybe even there's one here in Napes. The Napes library is pretty good. There's standard hangars, which you see a lot. I use quite a bit in Gawler. So if you come through here, see that's pretty terrible. But there's some big ones here. You got some little ones. They're quite frequently in multiple colours. And that looks like the one we got. I think some of these are repeated, to be honest. We got lights and stuff to put in as well, and they're lights that shine. I've lost my hangar. Need to go back to Napes again. You'll be careful when you click on something, it takes you there. So standard hangars. These are pretty convenient, and these are the ones you see at Gawler. So you've got large open and close, standard close. So let's have a look at the size of that. That's very large, isn't it? It's more than I expected. You have little T-hangers. I'll put one down here so you can see how big that is. So that's a suitable one. Let's try that one. That might do for now. Let's just align it so it's roughly going to be in line. Standard hanger, standard. Is that a standard hanger as well? It shows that I don't want anything with the door open. So that would be more suitable. Let's roll that around. Oh no, its door's open as well, so I'm not happy with that. Standard hanger. That's open as well. Having a good run. Oh no, closed. Let's get that one. Alright, using E just to rotate it around, because it'll rotate on the red point that you see, and we'll put that there. Yes, it is a little bit bigger, but in the scheme of things, I would deem that as being somewhat acceptable. For now, we'll put that there. Just a little bit deeper than we needed, but that's okay. We'll put that there, and I'm going to leave those for the moment. But you can see there's some more hangers here. The thing is, the more you look, the more you find, isn't it? So we've got that. Let's save. What other things do we need to build? We need those ones there. So let's grab that. So I've clicked on that. So I'm going to get the same tarmac or texture. So we'll get asphalt 1, and we'll zoom in, and we'll build this taxiway. And I'll just show you how I go about doing that. It's a pretty simple process, and it's just a matter of adding different points. So first we put that one there, and I use the white lines here as a guide because they're pretty good. So we'll use the white lines there, and this one goes out to there. This one we'll drag, and we'll put that on the white line. And we'll have that on the white line. You just want it to just overlap because it's the same texture, so it's going to be fine. So you can see what's going on there. You can see that it's overlapped, but you can see the runway or the taxiway. Put that back. Pop. Okay. So what I want to do now, I click on that and I click on this, and it always adds to the right. Okay. These additional points. So you need quite a few. So you just grab it, put it on the white line. And I use lots of little straight lines. It seems just a little bit easier to do it that way and create something. If you use enough of them and you keep them a reasonable distance apart without getting too far. And what you can do is, if you do that, put one there, and we click back here, we can create a number of points, and they will only be between those two areas. So that makes it easier. So we grab that and we follow our little line. We follow our line. We can fine tune it a bit more later. You can see that that's going around slowly. It's a fairly gentle curve. Not sure, just pull it away, have a look. Through there, through here. Not sure, just click off and have a look. You can see the road. Damn. Control Z, hopefully puts that back, and it's undone all the work that I just did. Damn. Okay. It doesn't like being over itself. That's why it does what you see. Okay. And what you can do is go back. You can rough it out if you like, which is what I'm doing now. I'm just roughing it. And follow the line, and once you get to a point where you're straight, then your curve is it's reasonably well done. So you can see it follows around. You can see that's too straight. So we click on that one, we hit the plus, give me another point, and we'll just pull it back a little bit so it's rounding that off a little. See, that looks a lot nicer now. Let's have a look on the other side. Let's see what we can do there. So we're all the way over here. Let's pull this back and put that along the line. and it's straight to about there, and holding the middle wheel down you can drag the map around. And again, here we can follow the line. Let's bring this out. You'll be careful when you've got two surfaces that you don't leave gaps, and or you don't overlay it too much. So we're not too bad. So remember, it adds from the right. So click on the left, the most left one that you need to use, and just follow the points around. Just keep looking. I hope you can see the line. There it is there. So we're just following that little line around, and it's like, if you have a foot or so between gaps, a virtual foot of space, or 30 centimeters for those that are younger than I, don't know what a foot is, but we have a gentle curve there that looks pretty okay, looks pretty reasonable. And now I'm going to use the end key and the home key to rotate it round the other way. And this is straight on this side, which makes it really easy. So we'll grab that one and we'll put that on the line, and I'll use the arrow key to move across to the right. I don't like that comes around and goes out. Let's grab that and just pull it back a little bit. Keep going to the right, and this one we'll put on the line as well. So I'm just going to zoom out, click here, because remember it adds our additional points to the right again. Click once, and then we're going to pull that across and follow the line to the point where it starts to turn. So it starts the curve about there. Hopefully you can see that fine. Okay, so we grab that one, click on this. We know it's again going to add to the right, so we click 4 or 5 spots, or extra additional points. There's a few different names people use for these, but points will do fine. And we will adjust them. And nodes is one they use in a video I was watching earlier today on WED. I'm thinking about going towards using WED a bit more, because the newest video the gentleman did shows that you don't have to set up the whole runways if they're already in, and this airport would be ideal for that. And then you don't have to worry about downloading libraries and stuff to make it present correctly. Let's pull that out just to the outside. It's a bit of a fuzzy line. You can see that that's just a little bit too straight, really. Let's go there. Let's pull that across there a little bit. Might add one more line. Push that in. Push that in a little. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. Now you can see here that overlaps. I think they can come out a little bit more and meet that. And we've done a taxiway, or a crossway, if you like. So here, this is some of the issues I'm having. Now, I don't really know what this is all about, because this doesn't appear to happen there. But we do need to have some cement along here. So the difficult thing is this here. Now we've got another car park. Boy, there's a lot of car parks here. So we just need the asphalt. I've used a lighter one for those. So let's grab some cement. Can we get any cement? No, we get a cement truck. What else can we have? Run for runway. Common markers, it's not it. Okay, so there's lots of bits that you can add. Some of it looks new, some of it looks pretty tired. So that's done. I'm really not sure about what to do with that. That is, and there's a lot of these are just, I don't know if they're errors in the underlying package that we're looking at. What else do we have to look at? There's car park, so I'm going to go Control C for you Windows people like myself, and we're going to add some cement over here. This is the easiest way to do it. just using the arrow keys to move around. I'm sure that being a hangar is going to need some, so you can see it. There needs to be another hangar there yet. See, I'm short one hangar. So let's just hit the plus, and we'll put that. We might make it a little bit bigger. Then we'll grab this one, and we'll bring that over to. We're just looking at that shadow. There's like two photos that are superimposed on each other here. So one is, I'm sure, more accurate than the other. The other one is just a mess. So let's put that there for now. And that needs to be square, at least reasonably. And let's grab another one of those. So I just click on it. You can see it comes up over here. I'm going to go hit the plus sign, give myself another one. I'm just going to use the E key just to rotate it, because it's rotating on that little red point there. And we'll put that hanger there as well. Needs a bit more rotation to line it up. Put that. I hate it when I do that. Got to be real careful. Click once, click again, and you'll get the top object. And we will put that there. So that puts another object on there. We will save. And what else we got? That is a little bit out. Let's put that there. Let's grab that one. See, so that's overhanging the road. So not happy with that. We need a bit of space. And that one we'll put there. We'll let that overhang there a little. We need to get, the thing is, you need to go back into the game to have a look and see what you actually need. This looks like it should go this way. So I'm going to make an executive decision and add some more to it. So we're going to go this way. We're going to pull it all the way up to there. I'm going to click again, add another point, come across here, and I'm going to take this back further. Take that to about there. Just use my arrow keys and move across. And I'm going to use my home key to rotate it in that direction. And here I want. Okay, I need some more points, nodes, whatever you like to call them, and bring that across. And I'm going to bring it down the side of the hangar. And I'm just going to move this one a little. So there's a little bit of a walkway, and drag this one across the back of the hangar, as I will do with these ones too. You can probably just delete these middle nodes. In fact, I will. I'll just hit the delete, hit this one, make it delete, and that one, and delete, and we'll bring that in and look for the shadow on there to see where the edge is. Okay, so that's there. And then we will rotate around. I'll just zoom out a little. Look down, and you can see that's coming around there. So that could go to there. That could go to there. This one, we'll put that on the end of that bit there. That's a car park, so we need to add a car park there. So I'm going to move that back again. Let it make executive decisions on what you're doing. And that looks like more of the car park area there, or road around it, car park area here. So let's grab a bit of car park from somewhere so we can match it. So we've got car park there's not done, but that one is. So let's grab that. It's helpful to zoom in and also to rotate to get you in the general. So we can see it goes straight along here in. Just fill that in. We just fill it in down there. So let's go here, here, and there. Add to the right, click, and drag. I'm just looking, I can see that dark green shadow, which I'm sure is going to be a tarmac in fact, and cross over to there, grab this one and come where? Let's have a look. Looks like it probably just goes to the front of that hangar, and then it comes back across to here. You can see that that needs to be hangar, that needs to be car park as well. So we will do that. We will click and add a couple more points, drag it around so it's going to line up with that road. There'll be an entry there, no doubt. Bring that back. Comes back to about there. Then, I don't know if you can see it, but the green sort of goes there, goes back a bit. Let's take it to there. It goes across a little, then it goes all the way down here, and then we add some more points so we can get it back in front again. Drag out, drag back, and wherever they cross, it isn't going to work. So we need to pull that out to about there. Grab this one, put it over there, grab this one, and it's happy again. Yeah, and we'll put that, maybe we'll put that there as well. Okay, so you can see you can make reasonably complex shapes, and you do the same thing with the facades. If you've not seen me do a facade, if you want to make a building, lots of big multi-story buildings to be done. So that's done. We can grab this one here, and it gives us a road, because we have a little road down here that needs to go in. Can you see that? So we need to go there. So we go plus, and we put our entry point there. Now what's important here, if you want it to meet correctly, is you need to line it up with the edge, and then you use the second point to make it line up correctly. Then we grab, and again this is going around, so if you do short pieces, it just comes to where that little red target piece is there. I'm just going to move that along, add another segment, then we'll have a couple of small segments as we go around the corner. Another segment, bring that around, and then we've got a nice straight bit of road, so we might be able to just pull that straight down to the end, which I'm going to do because it comes down to here and stops by the look of that. So we've created a bit of road. So that's probably enough, guys. I think you've seen me do a bit. If you want to see more work, feel free to pop back and have a look at any of the other building videos that I've done. I've done a few of those now, and start building your own airports if you like. If you download any of mine and you're not happy with them, and you want to download or you want to fix them up to a standard that you want, feel free to do that. And if you make them a lot nicer, send them back to me so I can have a look as well. That'd be really good. So lots of trees and stuff to do yet. That's time consuming, just putting the trees down, guys. So let's save all their work. And this is the actual airport we're trying to recreate. At least this is the civilian side. So we have a ways to go and a lot of work. Hope you enjoyed the little bit of building we did today. So that's getting towards 6 hours worth. So until next time, well, I hope you enjoyed that little session building Williamtown Airport and Air Force Base. Certainly a lot of work to do, but it's, as I've said many times, a great deal of fun. So if it's something you'd like to get into, download World Editor and go that path, or download Overlay Editor and start building your favorite airports. It's pretty easy. But until next time, I'll catch you again on Let's Fly VFR. See you again soon. Bye bye.